What's up, guys? Welcome to the Carlos Blanco Show, and I'm going to make another action figure review on the Netflix Stranger Things Jazwares DUSTIN with accessories, of course. And I've been wanting this action figure, and we went to Walmart today, and boom, surprise, it was there. So I think it was the only one they had. They didn't have the Demogorgon or 11, but not gonna lie, this is the one I want. They say they want the Demogorgon, but not gonna lie, I'll probably be the only one that wanted Dustin. Dustin's my favorite character, so this is the one I want. So let's check this out. Okay, guys, here is Dustin, and the pack inside the package. Oh crap! I have a hard time grabbing this figure, and anyways, here's Dustin. Here's 11. Here's the Demogorgon. It's by Jazwares. I have a tough time grabbing this figure behind the camera. Don't bother with that. Sorry, I'm going off topic. Anyways, here's yeah, as you can see, this package is not like in perfect condition. It's like the cardboard's kind of coming off. It's not like beat to hell and shit. So yeah, but anyways, I'm not keeping this in the box. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna put it on my shelf. I'm gonna display it. So, but I'm a wrestling collector. I collect some Jazwares figures, and it has some vibes to like the AEW. Here's an AEW Orange Cassidy. You see, it has some similarities to the AEW line with the tinfoil like gold. Oh, see, it has a tinfoil gold and the tinfoil red right here, with the wrestler right here and Dustin right here. The only difference, of course, is like it's a wrestler and it's a Stranger Things action figure, and it says Orange Cassidy and Dustin. It has their name up here and their name down here. But there's some similarities between the packaging. Of course, is both are from Jazwares, but I just wanted to point that out, that both packaging does look similar to each other, coming both from Jazwares. But anyways, I wanna point that out. But here is Dustin. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to open this, since I never opened up a Stranger Things action figure box. And after I open it, then we check out the figure and the accessories and stuff like that. So yeah, I was like, man, this is kind of a weird figure to open, but it's kind of similar to the Jazwares figures, whereas like I don't know, it's kind of a weird figure to open. I don't know how to explain it. But there's the Dustin, here's the soft goods. I tore that off like so bad. It's like shit, man. And I'm gonna take all this out of the packaging. I'll come back. I just wanted to show you, like, it was so weird to take out of the packaging. It reminded me so much of the Jazwares AEW figures. All right, and here is Dustin. Here's Dustin out of the packaging. And it's pretty cool. And let's go run out through his accessories. He has a little flashlight. Two little flashlight right here. Let's see here. See that? I'm trying to let it focus. I don't want to focus. Oh, there it is. See, here's a little flashlight. Good detail for a little small thing. So there it is. You can see the little freaking off and on switch. Hold on, let me see here. You see the little off and on switch and everything. You see you could pretend it's on and off and do little stuff like that. And this right here is a little map. I think it's a map. I can't remember what this was in the show. I'm pretty sure it was a map, if I remember correctly. But yeah, a map. I'm the map. Sorry about that. I know that was cringe. And right here is a backpack. I could do another Dora Explorer. Dora Explorer. I can't. Oh shit, I can't talk today. But anyways, I could do another Dora the Explorer reference, but I don't want to because I don't want to be cringe throughout this whole video. But here's another backpack. Well, not another backpack, but this is the only backpack you get in the with the figure. But yeah, here the what the hell is that in there? What the hell is that in there? What the is that? The fuck is that? Is that a bug? Hold on, I'm gonna get this flashlight and like dig that out. Okay, it's just lint. I got kind of scared. I was like, this better not be a return. Yeah, but you can put stuff in there. And you can put your little flashlight in there. And yeah, you can like store stuff in there, which is pretty cool, And another cool thing is this trench coat. This is like a pretty cool trench coat. Trench coat. Man, I can't talk today. What the hell is wrong with me? Anyways, here's a trench coat. You see, you can have all these little designs printed onto the trench coat. And it's pretty cool. Actually feels really cool quality. Yeah. Pretty cool quality trench coat. We're going to see this was on the figure here in a little bit. But after that, we're going to see about this figure. And one of the face scopes we have is this. Not that really good likeness to Dustin, to be honest. It's not that great, but I guess to get figures out there of the characters, I don't know, like this. Okay, this looks like Dustin to me. That little smile he has with the cheeks up. Wait, what? Not ayo, ayo. I didn't mean to say that. So okay. No. I'm talking about like how he smiles. Okay, with his. Okay, never mind. I don't know how to explain. Okay, never mind. Okay, the way he smiles and his cheeks. Okay, I don't know how to. His facial features when he smiles. It has a good resemblance of Dustin from the show. What I'm trying to say. Okay, and it has this. What I'm trying to say. This looks like this has a good resemblance of Dustin compared to this one. This one has no likeness to Dustin. Hold on. This has no resemblance to Dustin to me. This one looks like Dustin. All the way it looks like Dustin. You can see it has the hat. I thought this hat had like a design. Had a design to it. I thought it had like a Hellfire Club design. But you see it has this long wavy hair. Curly hair. Shit, why does this not want to focus? Okay. You see it has this long wavy curly hair on in the back, to the sides, in the front. And has his hat up on top. And had the Hellfire, had a Hellfire shirt, and the black sleeves, and there's no interchangeable hands, which sucks. Had the black, brownish pants and the black shoes. One thing that sucks that I see right now is that this part, it's kind of gapping, and I think that's for articulation. And it's kind of sucks because, like, it doesn't look natural. It doesn't look natural. It looks like it's freaking, like... He looks like he's wearing a diaper, bro. So, yeah. But let's just see what he looks like with that trench coat and see what's up. Alright. Now that looks fire. That actually looks fire with the freaking trench coat and the backpack. You see, you don't even notice that gap around the waist with that trench coat. I'm probably going to display it like this on my shelf, to be honest. And the freaking backpack, man, that looks freaking sick. With the flashlight and everything. That looks freaking money, bro. That looks awesome. Looks sick. It looks awesome. Now, let's do some comparisons right now. Let's do some comparisons because I don't really have that many comparisons, to be honest. But let's just do some comparisons right now. This is the only Stranger Things action figure, like, well, besides the Dustin I got today. This is like the only Stranger Things action figure I have is the McFarlane 11 that I got, like, man, back when the first Stranger Things season came out. But yeah, I like lost all the accessories to this 11. I think the only thing I have is probably like the wig. But yeah, this is like really the only well, I have a few other comparisons. But here's like the only two Stranger Things action figures I have. You know, two of my favorite characters, and I really like Dustin's, like, ever since like the second season. And but yeah, 11 is my favorite character. Also, you can't hate on 11 either. She's like mostly like the main character. But yeah, here is 11 and Dustin comparison. Here's some comparisons to some other Jazwares figures, but I'm putting like a spooky Danhausen, Chris Jericho, and the House of Black Brody Lee, just to like do that upside down type creepy vibe to pair up with Dustin. And yeah, for a little kid like Dustin, I think this maybe Jericho's a little bit too tall, but compared to Brody Lee, wait, uh, Brody King, I meant to say, not Brody Lee. Sorry, Brody King. Compared to Brody King, I think he's he is a good height compared to Brody King, and but I think Jericho is a bit oversized compared to Dustin. Of course, this is different toy brands. I know they're made by Jazwares, but these are different toy lines. Stranger Things, AEW, so you know. But if you want to like put them like in the same universe, Jericho does look oversized compared to Dustin. I know Dustin's like a little kid, but he like towers over Dustin. Compared to Brody King, though, this looks like good, like for a good height comparison. If you want to like throw Dustin in like a crowd, or like have him like in a display where he's like doing autographs for Dustin, or like, I don't know, do some fan stuff, or like, you know, like because I know they like to buy like stuff. I know people like to buy stuff for displays, like put them in crowds, or like, you know, stuff like that. I don't know, but this is a good high comparison. What I'm trying to say, it's not Jericho, but Brody King. So yeah, everybody, that's my review on the Stranger Things Jazwares Dustin action figure, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Been wanting this figure for a while, since, you know, I heard about these for a long time, and I really wanted the Dustin since he's my favorite character from the show since, like I said, season 2, and because really the only other figure I had was like the McFarlane 11 action figure. And yeah, I had some Funko Pops here and there. But I really wanted another action figure. And this Dustin doesn't disappoint. And I really recommend getting this figure. This second faceplate, or the faceplate that comes out of the package, really has a good likeness to him. Hold on. I didn't even show you what it looked like on the figure. Hold on. Oh, crap. That's what it looks like without the faceplate. It's yellow. And it was yellow. Let's see how easy it is. That's the second faceplate. It's really not that much of a difference. I just think that the faceplate that came out of the package has a much better resemblance to Dustin. But yeah, I really wanted this Dustin action figure since Dustin is my favorite character from Stranger Things. But yeah, thank you for watching this review. and I know I said something real wild without thinking about it. Hey, I say things without thinking sometimes, but you know, don't we all? Anyways, um, yeah, thanks for watching this video, and subscribe, and like, and sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so laughing. Anyways, subscribe, like this video, and do all that fun stuff, and peace, and yeah.